Welcome to How to Rock a Campfire. New episode every Thursday at 7 p.m.
A ringing from the east comes in as yesterday waves her goodbye. There's something in the western wind. Country music singers have been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others in me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction, and I guess I went and broke their family tradition. They got on me, Hank, why do you drink? So the chorus is obviously the same thing, just with that little stop in there. How's it going, folks? My name's Dustin Cormier. Welcome to How to Rock a Campfire. Today's episode, we're going to do a tune called Family Tradition by Hank Williams Jr. Family Tradition. It's funny, I always play this song with my Aunt Cindy, and you're going to see us jamming this song at the end. And this is a song that we always love to play because it's like a family tradition. It's something my family's done forever, and God bless them for it. So Hank Williams Jr. does this song in the key of the E. That's how it was written, or it might even be the key of D. Country music singers have been a real close family. But I always like to think that you can play this song in whatever key you want as long as it caters to the melody that you're looking to play with the natural register of your own vocals, right? So I would play this song in the key of E if I was asked. And so I'm going to show you the song in the key of E, and then I'm going to show you how my Aunt Cindy does this song. She's got a higher vocal register, and she likes to play this song in the key of G. Which is 3 steps higher than the key of E, right? But you can do that. You can change the key that you're playing a song in, because as long as you're keeping the bones of the song, the melody, the rhythm, the timing, and the vocals, the vocal swing anyway, then you can play the song in whatever key you want as long as it's still the same song, right? It's made of slightly different materials, but the bones haven't changed. Country music singers have been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others of me. Right, that's the song in the key of E. Now my Aunt Cindy does it in the key of C. Country music singers have been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others of me. So if anyone who's not a musician would hear that and go, "Oh, I know this song," because it's the same song, even though the keys and the bone structure has been lifted up or down to slightly different chords, right? So I pretty much just showed you the chords for both, but I want to explain them a little bit and go through what I'm doing. So I'll explain it in the key of E first, and then in the key of G. Country music singers have been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others in me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction, and I guess I went and broke their family tradition. They got on me, Hank, why do you drink? So the chorus is obviously the same thing, just with that little stop in there. Same chords, just with a different melody, right? And I guess I just want to show you the rhythm that I'm doing. Down, down, and down, and down, and down, down, and down, and down, and down, down, and down, and down, and down, 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 down. Now you notice that that's my rhythm with my picking hand, no matter what. But one thing I like to do when I play these country songs is I add what's called the 1-5 bass rhythm. And what that means is that when you're in the key of 8E, for example, E would be the first, and then B, the B note, is going to be the fifth in the E chord. And so what most country guys do is that they'll do a chord by doing this down, chugga, 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 down, 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 chugga. And that's what makes that bum, 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 bum that is so standard for a lot of country songs. And the 1-5 pattern, it's different for each chord, but it would be very good for you to memorize how to do this 1-5 thing in every single chord so that you're very versatile to when you're playing stuff like country, right? And in the E chord, we're going E, which is the low E note that you accent and try to make it stand out a little bit, and then you go bam, down, and then I go chucka. When I do chucka, it's like a regular strum. The chuck is like a down single note by itself, accented. Chuck, chucka, 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 chuck, chucka, chucka, chucka. And then the second chuck is the second fret of the B string, or second fret of the A string. So that's E, chucka, then the B note, which is that second fret of the A, right? A sharp, B. And so when you're doing your E chord, that finger is there anyway. So you're just trying to accent those two notes. E, chugga, B, E, chugga, B, E, chugga, B, chugga, E, chugga, B, ka, chugga. And then when you go to the A, it changes up so that you can do the A note as the first, A, chugga, and then the E, the low E, is now the fifth. A, chugga, E, ka, chugga, A, chugga, E, ka, chugga, A, chugga, E, ka, chugga. Or you can do the second fret of the D string, which is also an E note. Just might make it sound a little cleaner. A, chugga, E, A, E. Country music singer's been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others than me. So that's when I go to that B7th. I'm basically using my second finger to travel from the second fret of the A string down to the second fret of the E string. Chuck, chuck, chuck. As soon as I'm doing the chucka on the first note, I'm already getting ready to do my second finger on the second fret of the E. Chuck, 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 chuck. I've disowned a few others in me. Yes, it's because I kind of changed my direction. If I get stoned, I went and broke their family tradition. Why do you drink? Then why do you roll smokes? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Stop and think it over, right? So same deal, pretty much through the rest of the song. Now in the key of G, I'm going to show you guys how to play this in the key of G because that's what me and my Aunt Cindy do. We go basically G, chugga, and then, so the low G would be the first note, G, chugga, and then the second chuck that you accent is the open D string. It's quite it takes a little bit of dexterity to actually do that, especially be able to do it without looking at it. I can still hardly do it. But those are our notes. The low G, chugga, and then open D is the second note, or the fifth note in the chord. 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Country music singers have been a real close family. Now you can do your C either by using your third finger to go from the third fret of the A to the third fret of the G. Boom, chugga, boom, chugga, boom, chugga, boom. Or you can just do a 4-fingered C, and that way you don't got to move your fingers, you just got to worry about your picking hand. C note, chugga, G note, chugga, first, fifth, first, fifth. And then you go to your D chord after that. And in the D chord, the first is the open D string, then chugga, and then the fifth is the A, the open A string. D, chugga, A, chugga, D, chugga, A, chugga, D. Lately some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others in me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family tradition. They get on me, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smokes? Right? So that's the song in the key of G. Now, my Aunt Cindy is the one that she's kind of, I always like to shine the spotlight on her because she's got a beautiful voice, and so I just won't sing, well, sometimes I'll sing while we're jamming, but certain songs I think she sings really well. And so this is the, she does this song in the key of G, as you're going to hear with me and my brother as well, doing a cover of it at, it was an old folks home that we decided to play for. And me as a boy, if I'm going to play the song, I would do it in the key of E because it's lower, right? I don't have to go all the way up there. So you cater the song to your own vocal cords, you know, because music is not as this fixed thing with rules and laws that we have to abide by. You can do whatever you want within the imagination of your own musical scape as long as you just know the theory and you know how to make it sound proper, you know, and good. So anyway, that was a little bit of theory for you guys. Now I'm going to show you guys a cover of me and my Aunt Cindy and my brother playing Family Tradition by Hank Williams Jr. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah. We're all family here, so we always like to end with a Hank Jr. song called Family Tradition.
Yeah. It's a family tradition.
Sounds good. I can't even remember. How does it go?
Yeah,
Country. Okay, we got it.
we got her. Just gotta find it. They got it now, Robbie. It's in there somewhere.
Last waltz.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Country music singers have been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I kinda changed my direction. Lord, I think my winning broke their family tradition. Should have been G. Let's switch. Take the G. I am very proud of my daddy's name. Although his kind of music and mine ain't exactly the same. Stop and think it over. Put yourself in my position. Hey, Sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? If I'm down in a honky-tonk, some old slick's trying to give me correction. I say, hey, Sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. I have loved some ladies, and I have loved Jim Beam. And they both tried to kill me in 1973. When my doctor asked me, son, how'd you get in this condition? I said, hey, Sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old Why must you live out the songs that you wrote over and over? Put yourself in my position. Hey, Sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition.
Hey folks, just a reminder to check out my other channel, How to Rock Spirit, where I talk about everything under the sun, from astrology to mysticism to psychedelic yoga to practical materialism and philosophy too. Hope to see you there. Namaste.